Asadna was great on Sunday, a little bit unexpected. His work's been good since he came from the Craven Breeze up, and we hoped that he might go close, but to go and put his head down and stride away like that was pretty impressive. You know, obviously the clock was pretty impressive, and you know, my plan before had been possibly to go to the Woodcut, but I don't think he really needs to do that. He's right towards the top end of the market in the Coventry, and we'll obviously now head to Royal Ascot in search of a 125,000 Tassels Craven Breeze up bonus. He's got a very good mind. You'll see him in his stable. He just eats, sleeps, and trains. I slightly worry half the time because he's lying down. He's just a very relaxed horse, and you know, credit to his stallion Memas, who obviously has made a fantastic start, and he really looks like one who could be flying high for him. He worked within a week of being from the Breeze, and you know, settled in very quickly, and he'd been working on soft ground. You know, it was certainly good to soft ground here, and his work was good. It was fine, but it did improve as the ground got quicker, and it'll be very interesting to see him work into Ascot, because I was pretty sure to William that, you know, if it was fast ground up there, we'd see a much faster horse than we've been seeing at home, although his work was good. Even watching him, I felt he got a little bit lost as they started to quicken, and he's a 6 furlong horse. He's not out and out 5 furlong horse, which is probably why he didn't clock a hugely fast time at Newmarket, and galloped out well, but Ascot is tailor-made for him. I think the way that he does quicken on fast ground, and is able to relax, and you put him anywhere in the race really. He was actually recommended to me by Hamish Macaulay, and Oisin Murphy had sat on him. He obviously does a lot of work, all the time does a lot of work, but he gets around and rides a lot of breezes, and yeah, Hamish bought him, and on the recommendation of Oisin. So they've got a huge part to play in it, and I obviously saw him there, and he kind of fitted the horse that we wanted to buy for Allerine Racing. You know, they want to buy Ascot horses. They want speed horses really, and at the end of the day, if he had a setback, he could have possibly gone on to the Middle East in the winter and tried to do what Aldassin did. So, you know, we bought a couple of horses of similar profile, and yeah, it's nice that he's gone on and done it on debut. So Soprano was very impressive on debut, and it didn't really come as a huge surprise. She'd been showing up well at home, and she'd done plenty of work sort of through the dip at Newmarket. So we wanted to start her over 5 because it gave us a bit more time to let her have a bit of downtime before bringing her back up to try and have a tilt at the Albany, and she's done very well physically. She's put on considerable weight, and it's now my job to get it back off her. But look, she's a filly who I think wants fast ground. 6 furlongs at this stage is, I think, what she wants. She's out of her sister to a Breeders' Cup mile winner, so it'd be no surprise to see her get further. But very straightforward filly, and one that we've got sort of high hopes for through the summer and into the back end of the year really. I do remember seeing her at Tattersall's booked to October yearling sales last year. Very good looking filly. Regret to say that I didn't follow her through the rings. She was on our list, but I thought she was going to make considerably more than she did, and I was down at the bottom looking at a selection of horses, and I saw that it had been signed by Highclere Agency, so I was straight back up the top to see if I could try and get her, and luckily bumped into Jake and Harry, and I think they'd already made their mind up. So no, look, she's a very good looking filly by a stallion that we've had. I think we've only had 3 by them, and they've all won and all been multiple winners for us, so hopefully she can follow suit.